welcome to my channel. While waiting for a few packages, I'm really getting impatient here. I decided I needed to do a video. I wanted to do a video, give myself something to do, and talk about something that I really do enjoy doing and have been enjoying for 17, 18, 19 years. Yeah, I looked at the tracking. I have spastic coming. I have, what is it called? The super plastic. I'm not exactly sure what it's called. I have hot topic boxes coming. You know that you can't always go by the tracking. And point being that, can you read that? Yep, made just for me. MommaDirks. Great prescription. Not always coffee, but caffeine. It still says that this will be delivered between June 29th and July something. I got it yesterday. So I don't always go by tracking because several times I've looked at the tracking numbers and they'll say it's a few days out and I'll get it at my door that day. The worst thing I really hate, and I bet you everybody has been through this, is when they say it's been delivered and you look around and it hasn't been. Well, I'm going to tell you something. All of these companies will do that. They will take it back, or it'll be sitting at the post office or wherever it already is, and they'll scan it as delivered, knowing that they're not going to take it out until the next day. So don't always worry. Give it another day, maybe even two, and then contact whatever entity is supposed to be delivering the package. USPS is notorious for this, but what FedEx is notorious for, and I'm sorry if you work for FedEx, but this has been going around, at least in where I live, is they keep misdelivering the packages, and it's been an ongoing thing. So anyway, yeah, don't always worry if it says it's been delivered and you don't get it that day, because a lot of times you'll get it the next day. Anyway, what I'm going to talk to you about today is eBay. This account that I have now says I've been a member for 17 years. Now, I had an account right before that. I don't know exactly what happened to that account. Did I forget the pass? I don't know. It's been so long ago. I mean, eBay actually, before it was eBay, was created by a man. His name is Pierre. I can't remember. But in 1995, it really did not become an entity until, I believe, 1998, maybe 97, 96, right? Yeah. So, and it also was not created. There was a rumor going around that it was created to sell either Beanie Babies or Pez dispensers, and that's just a myth. It was never created just for that. I mean, the first person to ever buy something off of eBay, I believe his name was Mark Granger, something like that, bought a broken laser point pen. The very first item was a broken laser point pen. So just a little bit of interesting history. You know, everybody has heard of eBay. Now, I took a break from it for a long time for selling. Oh my God, did I buy? Oh boy, can I buy. I love a deal. I know how to shop. Everybody should know how to shop. It's very easy to find the best prices on there. But you know what? I just had a brain fart. Oh my goodness. Anyway, yeah. So I just started selling again about a month ago. I mean, I have collected a lot of stuff from, I'd get a lot of subscription boxes, BAM, Fright Crate, I don't know, Zobi, Loot Crate, Geek Fuel, and they're fun to open. They really are fun to open, but I don't need a lot of this stuff, or nor do I want a lot of it. There might be just like one item in the box that I want. So I've been selling it on eBay, and starting about a month ago, I started again, and it's the first time I ever used the app or mobile. I was always using the laptop or a PC. So I was not quite sure how it was going to work out, but my goodness, it is so easy. Funny story, when I first started selling, I'm trying to remember if I even had a digital camera. I don't even know if I had a digital camera. And when I did get my digital camera, it was like the size of a brick, and it was heavy. You had to have it hooked up to your PC, and you had to have the thing sitting on the charger, and you had to, I don't think I have to tell some of you, but some of you are really young and have no clue what it was like to try and download a picture to put it for sale on eBay. It was not easy, and the pictures didn't always look so great either. I mean, the digital pictures were not that great. So now, I mean, they're beautiful. I use, right now what I'm using for this video, which I have been using, is an 11 iPhone 11. I'm sorry, my dogs are barking, and it just doesn't take much. I have the 11 Pro. So it is very easy to take beautiful pictures. It even takes portrait pictures. So when you put them on eBay, and if you're looking at them, whether you're looking at them on your computer or a phone, you can put crystal clear pictures on there. I mean, the app is incredibly easy to use. If you have not tried that, do it. It's incredibly easy. And I started selling, like I said, I think I started selling more than 17 years ago. And this is before everybody would flood the market with everything that's out there now. I mean, you can get actually a much better deal on some things than you could then. And this is an example. When I first started selling, now I had like lots of Princess House crystal and different things like that. I had vintage items I would sell, and I made good money doing that because, like I said, the market wasn't flooded. It wasn't like it is today. I went to Costco. I've been a member of Costco, I think, since 1989. And they always have some interesting items. But anyway, and this was way back when I first started, I saw these, and it just sticks in my mind because I was boggled at what people paid for them. Like, why didn't they go to Costco? Did they not know they were there? Or maybe they didn't have a Costco where they were. I don't know. All they were was 1/18 scale. It was like a set of 9 Harley Davidson die cast. Okay. And a 1/18 scale die cast of a Harley is only about, I don't know, maybe they were maybe about that big. I cleaned up on those. And I would just start them out, I think, at like maybe starting out at $1.99 or $2.99. And this was not a buy it now at the time. I don't even know if they had a buy it now, to tell you the truth. But there were times when I would make over $20 for one of those little die casts. And then I would go to places like Toys R Us or KB Toys and just look for very interesting things. I got tiny little die casts one time, and the detailing these was really fantastic. I have some packed away somewhere. I still have some. And I think I paid $1 for them at KB Toys and ended up I could make $5, $6, $7, $10 a piece on them. And the buyers paid for the shipping. It was just very easy to find really cool, interesting things and sell them. And you can still do that today. I mean, there's a lot of things you can still go to Goodwill, Salvation Army, thrift stores, and find all kinds of things that people are just willing to buy on eBay because they just don't want to take the time to go out, or they can't, or they just don't want to. They just don't want to. I have sold a lot of vintage t-shirts. I've cleaned up many times on jeans. I've gone to Goodwill and found stacks of Levi's, Sergio Valente, Jordache, Lee, Wrangler, all of these in, perfect condition. I would never sell any crap. I always made sure it was in good shape. And I sold dozens of pairs of jeans. I sold shoes. You can find a lot of vintage t-shirts. If you can get a hold of the rock bands, you can make a killing on these things, especially the concert t-shirts. So if you're interested in doing this, get out to Goodwill in my area. The last Saturday of the month is half price day. All used clothing is half price. Many of the items that they have throughout the store are half price. Furniture, knickknacks. I have found, even things like Christmas items. If you learn learn your labels. And you can find certain Christmas and Halloween decorations that are vintage, and maybe not vintage, but just collectible. Like have found Impossible Dream Santa Clauses before for $2 at the thrift store in perfect shape, and I've made, $15, $20, $25, $30 on those. So, if you're interested in doing that, just, walk around to the thrift stores, go to your Goodwill the last Saturday of the month. They're usually a little crowded, but, it's worth it. It's worth it. I'm going to be putting pictures here and here, and showing you what I have on eBay right now. I'm going to be linking I also put pictures on my Instagram. So my eBay seller ID is below and it's in the description. Okay, I'm going to link my Instagram below and in the description. I'm going to link the eBay history link in the description. So it's very interesting if you want to go and check it out and read about eBay. I know some people may have a problem with it, and a lot of people just have a problem with just about everything. But this is a great platform to sell your stuff. If you don't want people coming to your house and you don't mind, wrapping things up and selling, I'm just used to it. I know how to do it. I have no problem doing that. It's not hard to do. You do have to be very careful. You want to keep a good rating. I believe it was yesterday. Okay. I have the chases from the Funko Toilet Ninjas. And now my front picture was from Funko, and it had 3 different of the Toilet Ninjas on it. But the other 4 were of the picture of what I was selling. Okay, the title said what I was selling. Here it is right here. Okay. And I'll put that link below too, so you can look at it. And in the description it said what it was. Now, on the first picture, it had the yellow ninja. The title specifically said, "This is for one pink chase, John." The description said the same thing, and there were 4 pictures of the pink chase. The guy emails me yesterday and says, "Oh, I think you made a mistake. I got the pink chase instead of the yellow Kill Bill chase." And I had to respond that no. I said, if you check all the pictures, the title and the description, it says specifically for the pink chase. I have sold a few of these and nobody has made that mistake. I don't know if he's new or if he was very excited when he just saw the yellow one and he didn't even think and he just bought it now. He got a really good price on it. But he made an offer on it. So it's like, does he or does he not know how to use the platform? And I think you got to be very careful. Please look at all the pictures, read the title, read the description, and if you have any more questions, message the seller. Now, he has not come back to me yet. This is his mistake. I'm not going to refund the money because I also paid for the shipping. If he wants to ship that back to me on his dime, that's fine. But I'm not going to refund him what I paid in the shipping. I'll pay, the $13 is what he paid, but he's going to have to ship it back to me. Because I did not make the mistake. There's sometimes you just got to draw the line. If you make a mistake like that, I'm not a retail store. Okay. That's a loss to me. That's a loss. I paid for your shipping. You paid $13 for this little tiny thing. And then I paid $3.50 to send it to you. So it's not like I made a mint. You know what I'm saying? If I make a mistake, I am quick to adjust it, quick to admit it. But when I even went and checked it. Oops, I'm sorry. I have a mic here, so I hope I'm not making a lot of noise touching it. But I'm very easy to communicate with. I check my messages quite often during the day in case someone has a question, in case they want to make an offer on an item, but you have to be very careful because, and it's not the first time I've had a problem. Many years ago, there were a lot of mistakes made, mostly on the part of the buyer. But I did also learn to make sure I was very descriptive, and as I was able to take better pictures, I did that. If you're selling clothes and used, you got to be careful. You can't just say these are, a size 12 ladies pants in short. You have to measure that inseam. You have to measure that, the rise and the true waist, and at the bottom, the pant opening. You have to do all that because your rating, is important. People look at that. I will look at somebody's rating before I buy from them and see, okay, if they don't have 100%, what were the negatives and why were the negatives left? Now, eBay will fight for you too. So, if this guy decided instead of, just working with me to give me a negative, I can instantly contact eBay and they're going to see my side of it because I am in the right for this. But I think maybe I got, one negative ever. And that was a long time ago. And I remember that one not being my fault, it's just, sometimes it's just something you have to work with. But at least if they leave a negative, you're actually able to respond to that. So, but it's mostly, you get a little negative here or there. You have very few negative responses. It's more positive than anything. eBay is a positive platform. And you just got to know who you're working with and just make sure you cater to the description, make sure you put the pictures in, and don't be wrong. If you find out that you're wrong, you better refund their money or, like I said, you really don't want to deal with a negative response. But that being said, like I said, I've been listing different items that I have on eBay. I will be listing more maybe later today, only a couple, because I don't know why. I was able to list, and I don't know if they still, like I said, it's been a while. If I can still list, if they give you 50 free listings a month, I know that I can list 3 more until the end of this month. So I have a couple of things I'm going to put on there. And I'm going to find out if you can list up to 50 free a month. I'm not really sure. And I still have a lot of reading to do because it's changed so much since I listed. But, as I stated, it's so much easier now to do this on the app on your iPhone. I'm so old school. I started so old school. But it was a lot of fun then. And my 25-year-old son, he's my youngest, used to love going with me years ago as a kid, shopping, because of course he always found something that he wanted, but he loved it. He loved doing that. And it was just a lot of fun. Things have changed. Like I said, eBay gets so flooded now with the same thing. Years and years ago, people called on, hey, I can find this. And, Johnny Bob out there, in the country doesn't have a Costco or a Walmart, but he can get the internet and he can go online and buy this. So, and that's pretty much what everybody does. And because of a lot of the shutdowns and quarantine, I know Amazon and eBay and so many other platforms have been rocking, driving the poor carriers crazy, I'm sure, and the delivery people. But we love you guys and girls, and we thank you so much. But some of you, just a tiny few of you, maybe not the carriers, but inside the offices, please stop crushing the boxes. Yeah, please be a little more careful. We know there's a lot more work to do, but I have a video a couple weeks back that one of my boxes was crushed, and my sign pop that was in a protector was severely damaged. And there was just no need for that. It said fragile all over the box. But for the 95% of you, you're awesome. We really appreciate you going the extra mile because we know you are busy. So people, be patient. That's why the tracking numbers are a little crazy right now. Anyway, I know this might be a little boring to some watching this. But if you have stuff piling up, whether it's pops or stuff from your BAM subscription boxes, or, especially the smaller stuff in your house, look around. You don't have to have a yard sale. Do it. I mean, I sold this car. I bought that one. Yep. Sold a car on eBay. 73 Stingray Corvette. Bought I believe, my 2002 Dodge. Actually bought it I am in Maryland. I bought it from somebody in Nebraska after a week of talking back and forth. Yep, crazy. This was a while ago. I think this was in 2005. Yeah. After a lot of going back and forth, my husband actually got on a plane to Nebraska. Drove it home. Not one problem. Loved it. The guy told my husband, look, if I lied about anything, you get here, you see this, I will refund your money for your flight here and pay your way back. There was not a problem. My husband loved driving that truck home. Took him 2 days, straight driving through. Took one break and got that baby home. And I had it for several years. I think I just sold it about 5-6 years ago. Yeah, you can do that. Just be honest. Be careful. Anyway, I am so thirsty. I think I talk too much. Do y'all think I talk too much? But I am new to this eBay. See, now I got eBay on the brain. I am new to the YouTube channel platform. Even though I have several videos, I hardly have any subscribers. So I'm hoping that if you like this video, you will smash the like button. You will hit subscribe, because I have so many more videos to come out. I've got lots of subscription boxes and lots of mystery boxes coming. If you go through my videos, you will see other things that I open and do. And it's a lot of fun. I've met a lot of nice people online, actually. Again, I'm going to put my Instagram and my eBay and some links below. Just click the little arrow in the description box and check down some of the links that I have there. And I enjoyed talking to you today, and I am patiently waiting for my stuff to come. And I'm sure a lot of you are waiting for your stuff to come. Sitting my butt on this hard chair that my husband admitted he found by someone's mailbox with a free sign on it. Yeah. This is junk. I told him, this is not good on my back or rear end. He said, you know where I found that? I was afraid to ask. And then he told me. I'm like, you didn't need to tell me that. I had no clue where this thing came from. So in a few months, I'm going to be asking for our anniversary for a decent chair. I mean, if you look down the anniversary, I think it's our, I don't know what it is, our 28th anniversary. I think if you look beside it, it says comfy gaming chair for your wife. I don't want jewelry. Okay? I don't want a frame. I don't want anything romantic. A nice chair is going to be romantic. I think I'll show him this video, because that's what I want. And I want to get rid of this piece of crap that I'm sitting on. I'm not complaining. He's a great guy. I'll see y'all later. Peace.